tables. Yeah. You can simply append that.
So query. So we can do. Let me start from scratch.
Yeah.
Create query design.
Mm.
So I need to do what? Select. Well, I need this.
So
This.
yeah, yeah.
This.
So this is not. So you have an append plus. This not make a table, but you need to append that. Yeah, append. Okay, a table name. You try to select the. Yeah. Right. Let's say okay.
Okay.
Right. Let's say append to. Okay. Um, can you click on those? Select the 4 of them.
Like the individual
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Yeah. That's correct.
Okay. Can't see anymore. No. Email. Okay.
Yeah. Try to run that out.
One destination field. Thought I did that. ESI combined. Or do I have to create that?
Yeah, you need to create that. ESA combined.
Okay.
Create table. Yeah.
Save.
No, what you need to do is you need to have the same set of headers. Okay.
Okay. So let me go to this. All right, so the first one is called rack FID.
Keep it as text, instead of the auto number. Keep it as text, short text.
Short text.
Yeah.
We have name. Okay. Name. And then email. Save. So I okay. All right, run. Duplicate output destination rack FID. What is that?
That's not actually taking this up. Okay. So we have append to rack FID, name and email. Okay. Append to. So duplicate destination. Okay.
Have it going
is
to
ESA
combined.
Okay. So can you select this append to in the views here at the bottom? Okay, not really there. So cancel this out. Okay, in the append to that you have it at the bottom. Yeah. Can you select that? Yes, or combine.
The star?
Yeah. Or if it is an type of errors, that we get to see it.
Oops. Okay. So, hold on.
Asterisk. Match the fields, okay? Oh, okay.
Should I do it
Queries
one
are,
at a time
yeah,
instead
let's
of
do
trying to
that.
do all of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Let's try this. Create design.
Because it's having multiple columns with the same name.
Yes, I can. We need this one first. 2, 3. Run.
Open exclusively. Okay.
Try this again.
Okay.
Yes.
That's fine. Okay. So now name this query. Name this query as append 1, append 2, append 3. So with the help of a macro, we're gonna streamline this completely. Okay.
Okay.
Append 1 to ESI. No. I would want you to. So I'd want you to rename that so that it is quite easy. So always remember the QRY should be the prefix to it. QRY, ESI app 1, which is append 1. Okay, that's fine. Okay, can you go to that data and check whether how many rows of data do we have? Yes, I combined 168. Yeah.
168.
Yeah. Because in the name, it's not really identifying with the columns, I guess. I think that field 9 and 10 came in extra.
Yeah, it didn't add all of them.
Yeah, that's okay. Just to give you that, basic information in terms of what can be done, right? So I think that's absolutely fine.
What are the key violations? I didn't add any keys.
Because did we have any of the email address as a key?
We didn't do any keys. Primary keys.
We didn't do, right?
Yeah.
No. I'm referring to that append. Where is the combined one?
Oh.
Where is the combined table? If you can, okay, just click on OK to this. Okay, yes to this. Yeah. Go to the combined tab. Right. So go to the design view. See, that has a key symbol over there.
Why?
Okay.
Get rid of it.
So yeah, we can do that now. Okay.
All right. So I'll make the thing and then I'll delete it and run them again.
But no. So Yeah, maybe you should empty this ESA combined and then delete it.
Okay.
Okay. Go to the standard view. Yeah. Now delete all the records here.
Why aren't you deleting?
No, you're selecting the entire table. So I just select the records. Yeah. So you see a delete. Yeah, that's it. Try to run the step 1 and step 2 now. The query 1. Right. There you go. It should be there. Okay.
Yes.
Done.
All right.
Okay.
No errors
Yeah.
that time.
No errors. Yeah. Because that's it.
Okay.
One
That
one
makes
second.
sense.
1 second. Yeah.
Sure.
Cool. So I'll just give me 2 minutes. I'll be back. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Right. Yes.
So yeah.
Okay. Save. Run. No, I already ran it. Okay. Let me go to the combined. How many do we have? 1037.
Mhm.
All right. And just
Do
make
we
sure.
do we match those records? Yeah.
Yeah. No 360. Employee X. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we have 115. I just want to make sure I have the right amount.
Yeah.
15 plus 83. 149. 690. 1037 we should have. And 1037 we have. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Brag.
That's cool. Yeah. So this is what we have in Access. Okay. Now save this.
Okay.
I will tell you how do we do this in Excel. Okay.
I just save from here. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now try to open that Excel, which has
Which one?
the ESI information, just the ESI.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just open that. Okay.
Wait for it to load.
Yeah, sure.
Here we are.
All right. So what I will do now is I'll show you the Power Queries. Have you used it or have you heard about it? The Power Query at Power
Queries.
Pivot.
I've heard of it.
Yeah. So we are going to use that now in a much more quite simpler way. Okay. So just close this ESI table out. Okay. Close the entire Excel. So just that I don't want it to hamper the performance. Yeah. Now hit a new Excel, open a new Excel. Right. Blank workbook. Now data. Hit on data tab. Right. So get data from file, from workbook. Okay. Yeah. Select that specific things. Yes, I select that. So it is trying to establish a connection. After the establishing the connection, so select all the four if you're able to. If not, and just select one by one. So CWS C30, right? Right. Okay. So load to. Do not click on load. Okay. Load to. So what happens is, okay, the best thing. Okay. Is there a way? This is my favorite topic. So, Monique, is there a way that you could join through the app, the Zoom app? Maybe you need to disconnect the VPN and then try to join in, if that allows you.
To do what?
Zoom app. So, if you can join the Zoom via application on
It
your
wasn't
desktop.
letting me before. Let me try.
Because I would want to see the control. Yeah. Something else. Yeah.
Security. Where's that? Waiting room. Maybe that.
Do you need that meeting ID?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see if I have it. The email. It should be good.
I think it's like 7-6 something.
Yeah. 1 second. It's opening up. It's 401-766. 766. Yeah. 1796. Sorry. Yeah, that's correct.
And
Why the password is 2642.
This is what was happening before.
Yeah, I'll admit that. Okay, I think we should be able to come in online.
Yeah, before I was just getting stuck on this connecting screen and I couldn't get in, which is why I had to go through my browser. It just wasn't working for some reason.
No problem. So maybe you want to close the browser and unmute it on the app. Yeah, and give me the control. Malik, you want to unmute on the app?
I should be unmuted.
Yeah, it is on. Yeah. You want to share the screen and give me control?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remote
Sharing.
control.
There we go. There we go. I think you should have it.
Yeah, I have it now.
All right. Jeez.
All right. So what I'm going to do now is for each of the step, I'm going to remember, I'm going to tell you like the save import steps, but this does much more beyond that. Okay. What I'm going to do now is transform data for each of the step. Okay. I click on this. So what does it give you is it goes to the processing of the queries for each of the things. So this is going to be one-time setup, you know, do multiple times. Like the headers I have. Okay. Let me do this. Okay. So this one, okay. I just need draft ID, name, and date added. You don't need that. Okay. All you need is care about is the email address, right? On this. Just the client ID. Do you need? Okay, you don't need it till here, right? So I'll say simply remove columns. Okay. And that gets stored as a steps. Okay. And column 9 and 10, I don't need this. Perfect. So this is done. Okay. And I'll check those in load 2. Okay. I would say add this. Okay. Only create a connection. Okay. I'm not going to do anything. So this is going to have just the connections with this information. Okay. So I have C360 information now. So that's how sharp it's going to be the information. Okay. Now I'm going to do the same thing and I get data from file, from Excel, and ESA, right? And this is the one. Import. I'm going to do the same thing for the second tab now. Okay. Transform data. Name data added. Okay, I'm going to delete the rest of the columns here. Oh. Still here. Remove columns. 9 and 2 columns. 12, whichever that I delete. Right. So this is done. Now this is here. Right. So close and load 2. Only create a connection. Add this to the data model. Okay. Right. So the third one. I'll tell you the difference between these two. Okay. As I said at the beginning of the training, I'll show you both the ways you pick out, whatever is easy for you. Okay. Go to sorry, transform data. We might go slightly over the break time, maybe another 10 minutes, not more than that. Okay. Hope that's okay with you.
Works for me.
Yeah. Cool. Let's have this. Right. Now, here, get data. I think this is the last step, right? Employee access, and not this. What else do we have? View only. Even this is a tab as well. Isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So this is a Power Query. I mean, not teaching you like in details of it. I'm just trying to give you, an overview of how we can use this, two different solutions to solve a problem that you have, or maybe a requirement that you have. Okay. Oh, did I press on the caps lock? I think this additional information is there in the Excel itself, where we have not properly deleted the columns, I guess. Okay. That's okay. No, I'm closing it. So till now, it's going to be something similar what you've observed in Access. Oh, okay. Did I say this? Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is, okay, maybe I'll delete this data. It's not required. Okay. Let's say insert. Okay. Or maybe a data. Queries and connections. Okay. So I would put the Power Pivot window. Okay. Here I have all the 4 of them, and I have a. It's not getting right. Okay. Can you save this? Maybe in the same folder. All right. So I was just checking few of the variables now. I try to select this. Okay. Right click on it. Okay. And I can say maybe I'll add a new group. Okay. Say for CWS, or maybe what is that information? It's ESS, right? Or am I getting it? ESI. Okay. So there is a group in the ESI. Okay. What I'm going to do then is other queries. I don't have it. Okay, that's good. So there is an append. Okay, data. Okay. There has to be an append. Okay, for pivot. See this. One second. I think there is one of the DII is not enabled. Okay. Com add-ins. Shoot. Okay. I don't see a Power Query for it. Okay, but nevertheless, let's try to get it out with the Power things itself. Okay, queries and connections I have. And how do we do this without the Power Query being there? We need a Power Query. One second, huh? That's something. It's not coming up on the on the specific thing here. Let me try to add it on the data side itself. Okay, insert. Okay. So there will be a way where I query. Right. So here I get to see this. So this option, if you have a Power Query and Power Pivot, that will be slightly different. But since it's only one is enabled, so I have an append query here. Okay. So when I do an append query, what does it do? So it creates 3 or more tables. Okay. I would add all of them. Okay. And this. Okay. Just see that you don't repeat the table names, else your data would be duplicated. Okay. So now you see this Power Query append window, right? So we have this append one. Okay. And okay. Now say load to close and load. Even that is okay. Okay, see what happens is, this is this append. Now, how many records do we have now? There we go. 1037. Is that the correct thing?
Yes.
Okay. So now let's try to, all that you need to do on this is quite simple. Okay. Once this is set up, every time. Okay. You need not redo. Okay. You need not redo that steps of, whatever you have done it here. Okay. Maybe let's try to, duplicate some of this information. Okay. Let's try to say this as a backup. Maybe I'm just copying and pasting it here. Okay, but on here on ESI, I'm going to increase the data volume, just to check, how that's coming up. Okay, and how quick these steps would be loaded. So, assuming I have view only, I'm just trying to copy paste this information. So Monique, I think the the copy paste will take some time from on the screen share, but can you try to copy at least like 15-20 rows at the bottom and then save this file?
Where do you want them?
No. At the bottom of view only. Yeah, right. Just
At the bottom.
Yeah, at the bottom. At 692.
Copy.
Yeah. Copy and paste it after 692. Bro. Yeah. From there. Right. Save this. And close. Right. So now all you need to do is, should we close this as well? The Power Queries as well? All right. Not. Okay. So now what you need to do on every time that you get this out, okay? Simply go to the home, okay, or maybe you go to the table design or a query, whatever that gets open, say refresh all. So you get to see the number of rows of records here. Just try to take that in a view only 690 records. Okay. If you say refresh all, see what happens to this. $690 is now moved up to 795, and even the table of yours is refreshed. Okay, this is another way to, instead of deleting the access in the access database, what we need to do is using the import steps or etc. You need to delete the existing tables, right, and then import that, and maybe try to clear up that, run the queries and everything. So in Excel, using this Power Query, you could simply do this, all right? And also, if you need a specific cuts, maybe you have a region or so on, instead of doing this, I could also insert this append, load to as a pivot as well. Okay, pivot table, pivot report, pivot table report, or pivot chart. Okay, something like that. Maybe new worksheet. Okay, I say this, right? So what happens is it gives me the pivot like kind of an information here,
Mhm.
something similar to this, and I could filter out, I could play with the data, and so on. So this is going to be much more powerful, I would say, than, if for the current set of activity that you're doing. Okay, it is going to be a single set of combination. So for ESI, all you need to do is copy paste the file. Okay, simply paste it here, right, and come to this Excel, just do a refresh all. That's it. Wherever you have that table and refresh all. That's it. So this refreshes everything, including the data sources. It also applies the step that we have deleted the other columns, and it only gives you this information. Okay, the same can be applied even for the other data sources as well. And up to you, absolutely. How do you want to take this up, and what is the way that you wanted to choose in? Absolutely up to you. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So up to A1, and then if I say okay to this, this is how the data will get loaded. Since I need a table. See this. Okay. This is all the data that you would need from the ESI. Okay. Maybe similarly, we could also create the other links here on the Excel, and then we could do that as well. And if we need some stats in terms of who's the employee coming up across, we could even do that. Like I have this from the ESI, I could simply move this to a different set and maybe have a new column calling it as an ESI and coming up here. Maybe a simple example could be this. Okay, I'll show you quickly. This is CWS number C360. Okay, so if I have it here, so what I do is I can simply add a new column. Okay, so add a column from examples or so it's a simple. The window is slightly different and the options are like choose columns. Okay. Maybe I would simply insert the column. Duplicate column. That's still okay. Let me try to do that. And I would rename this to source. Okay. What are the sources? CWS number equal to CWS C360. I think that was having some issue. Nevertheless, we have this here, and if at all we could create a new column, and then what we could do is we could simply create the source. So that way, what happens is just try to visualize this, okay, in such a way that I get a source, I get a name, I get an email, okay, and with that information, whatever you wanted to sort it for, you could simply get those specific set of views and then simply have it in the append. In the append, what happens is once you get that in, it's going to be okay. Okay, so in this, what's going to happen is the source would come up here. You simply could see this person is coming up in what all sources, and if you were to prepare a report that for a person, how many sources did we disconnect of, that may not be an ask now, but if you were to do that, it's going to be quite simple here because for maybe Corey Higgins, I get to see it in multiple data sources. With a simple pivot, I could see a name and the count of sources. That's it. And I'd be able to do that information on using the Power Query. So this is one way to look at the information, but absolutely up to you. What you want to consider for this example, and if you want to take this up as an takeaway for the some other example, absolutely fine. You could do that. Okay. Any questions, Manik, so far?
No.
Okay. All right. Any feedback?
This one was a lot. The power queries. I think I don't know if I'll.
Yeah. This is quite quite good subject, I would say. I would take around 14 to 15 hours with the examples. So this is what I just told you on the fly. I mean, if you need to learn more on this, let me know. We could focus on this along with the macros, for the rest of the sessions that we had. Absolutely.
Mhm.
But this is going to be of help to you, because the access, the joining, everything that you do on join on the access, you could do it here as well, on the relationship building. And also, what are not available really on the access, like the pop queries and etc. You could do it here. This is more of a data cleansing part that you could do. The steps would get repeated automatically. The result time for you is going to be no imports, nothing, absolutely nothing. Just simple refresh. It's going to work for you.